Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Universe Mode. We are finally live after not even 24 hours ago. We had one hell of an event. It was an event of all events as AEW went against WWE. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we continue on the cycle as Kevin Owens goes one-on-one with LA Knight in a #1 contenders match. That's not all. It's going to be Liv Morgan going one-on-one with Bianca Belair as we are here trying to test out the women's division and see exactly where everything stands. And that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. It's a battle between two great teams. It's the Heart and Soul DIY, but tonight it is Tommaso Ciampa taking on Trick Williams, and that is not all, ladies and gentlemen. We have tag team action. The Judgment Day look to get their win back from last night, but tonight they're going against the LWO. And after last night, seeing Cody Rhodes, hearing Cody Rhodes, listen, after last night, a lot went down when it came down to the Cody Rhodes and MJF match, and we're getting right into that, ladies and gentlemen. The American Nightmare put on a match of his life. I would at least argue last night the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes went out in New Orleans and did exactly what he was set out to do. Now, although he didn't win the AEW World Championship, he had everybody talking. I mean, I seen comments of people saying that his match should have been the main event match. I mean, listen, Cody Rhodes is doing big things here in Universe Mode. Although taking the loss, it seems like the WWE Universe remains on his side. But I want to talk about what happened after that Cody Rhodes match. What happened after that Cody Rhodes match was a debuting CM Punk randomly out of nowhere, making his debut right here on Wrestle Plus and going right after Cody Rhodes. There was no words, there was no stare downs. It was Cody and Punk face to face in a GTS, and I don't think Cody is going to be feeling too good about that one. Ladies and gentlemen, everything is up in the air when it comes to Cody Rhodes, where he's going to go, where his path lies, especially as we are soon to begin our road to WrestleMania with our next stop being January 7th, the No Way Out pay-per-view. We are coming to you guys live as Elimination Chamber will be coming and returning once again, but this time in a No Way Out fashion, ladies and gentlemen. Seemingly Cody looking to end his year right, but the big question that I have for Cody, I can assume everybody else does, is what's next for the American Nightmare? I mean, losing against MJF, you know, him kind of not really finding himself too much after that Kevin Owens feud. There's a lot going on with Cody Rhodes. A lot of questions, not enough answers. Hopefully tonight, hopefully right now, as he has a microphone in his hand, he can provide us with some of those answers. You know, last night me and MJF did exactly what we said we were going to do. We tore the house down, and it was a true student versus teacher moment, but it didn't really go how I wanted it to go. It didn't go how I expected it to go. See, I expected to do what I'm doing right here, address the WWE Universe right here on Raw, but I expected to do it as AEW World Champion. And MJF, he pushed me to my limit. He did. He pushed me to my limit, and he made damn sure that every single bit of that match I remembered after, because I'm going to be thinking about that one for a very long time. MJF, you truly are on another level, and I have to commend you for that. You have nothing but my respect and aspiration. But I need to talk about the elephant in the room, the elephant that obviously is making the internet go crazy, the elephant that everybody here at Wrestle Plus can't stop talking about it. And although they try so hard, I hear every one of my comrades in the back whispering about it. Let's address the man that everybody wants to address. Let's address CM Punk. See, Punk, you did something last night. You definitely did. Not only did you break the internet, but you tried coming after me, and that was a mistake. I don't know what you're doing here, and I damn sure don't know what you want with me, because me and you have never had a bad thing to say about each other. Me and you have never crossed paths before, so I'm a little confused. But if it's a fight you want, then it's a fight you can get. But I'm a respectable guy, Punk. You could have just asked me to fight and we could have fought. But you want to do this a different way. You want to make this personal because that's what you're damn good at. But I'm not going to feed into your mind games. You want a match? You got a match. Anytime, anywhere, name the place, I'm down for anything. But what I will not tolerate is you coming out and getting this pop from the WWE Universe, a pop that you have been longing for so long, and you use that reaction to come after me after I got screwed last night. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, Punk. We're gonna go after each other when the other person's down. We're not gonna come after each other face to face, because I'm standing here right now. I'm standing here, not 100%, but I'm standing here a man. I'm standing here, a man willing to stand face to face with CM Punk, and that's not something that a lot of people can say that they would do. But listen, Punk, I'm not like everybody else. I want you to understand something. You made this mistake last night. You think this is going to be some big career-changing moment for you? I'm going to bury you before you can even begin. Oh man, wait a minute, Cody having a lot to say, but we know that music and we heard it last night. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the best in the world himself. It is CM Punk. I mean, listen, Cody just had a lot on his mind and a lot to say, and listen, I expected nothing less. We seen earlier tonight, Punk was spotted backstage, and he's making another appearance. He is steering a beeline right into the American Nightmare. Listen, when it comes to CM Punk, it seemingly seems like he has a mission statement, and I can only imagine what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is awesome indeed as the crowd is hyped. I mean, listen, it doesn't get any better than this. The American Nightmare said if Punk wanted a fight, then he can get a fight. Punk said a lot of stuff right there, said a lot of stuff about Punk's being on the mic, a lot of stuff about where he's been. This is going to be very interesting. That's what you got for me? I came out of here expecting a war of words with Cody Rhodes. I came out here expecting something different from the American Nightmare, but it seems like I'm going to get the same old repeated garbage, the same old repeated, I'm the American Nightmare. What I do is great for Raw, and I'm the good guy. That's really what we're going for here? There's no good guys, there's no bad guys. What you're doing, Rhodes, right now, you're drowning. You're drowning in your own self-doubt, and you're drowning in your failures. Let's forget what I did last night. You have been losing every single match that has come your way, no matter what happens. Cody Rhodes manages to fall in the end, and sure, you had a little win at Survivor Series. I was watching. We were all watching. Sure, great. But what did it do for you? Because I seen you go to Clash of Champions with some momentum. I seen you go to Clash of Champions, looking, with like the odds-on favorite, and you got punched out by that little bitch, Maxwell Jacob Freeman. See, me and you, we're on two different levels. We're on two different levels on this microphone. We're on two different levels in this ring. And you damn sure can't touch me on the mic. So that little promo you tried to do a second ago, trying to bury CM Punk, trying to get a little bit of a head start, I gave it to you, and it's done and over with. What you just did is signed your death warrant. Yeah, I came after you last night. You know why? You know why I came after you? Because I see something in you, Cody. I see something in you that nobody else sees in you. And I know you've heard this before from Malachi Black, and you've heard this before from the Santos Escobars of the world, but this isn't some trick to reel you in. This is CM Punk. No, this is Phil asking Cody Rhodes where the hell he went. Because when I came here, when they made me sign the contract on the dotted line, and they said, hey, Punk, who do you think would be a good first feud? The first person I thought of was you, Cody. But then I had to think to myself, wow, you haven't really done shit since you've lost the title. I mean, come on, is that what this is? The title defines the man? Cody Rhodes can't do big things because he's not World Heavyweight Champion? That's pathetic. And me and you both know, and if I have to drag out the real Cody Rhodes, then I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it because I'm better than you. I'm faster than you. I am just, come on. I'm CM Punk. At the end of the day, when you step into this ring with me, you're going to fall. Like you fall into the rest. But the difference between you fall into me and you fall into everybody else you fallen from is I'm going to be a lesson for you. You're going to learn something from me. You're going to learn something every time we step into the ring and we talk to each other. You're going to learn something when we step into the ring. And I'm going to elevate you and bring you back to where you need to be. Because this right here, this Cody, this is just not doing it for me. And I damn sure know it's not doing it for the WWE Universe. Oh, is that what this is? This is CM Punk trying to save Cody Rhodes now? I never asked you for a savior. I never needed a savior. I don't know where the hell this is coming from, or what point you're trying to make, or what kind of stamp you're trying to, push for your first feud or whatever's going on with you. But I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy. If you knock on this door, Punk, I'm going to kick it down, and your bones are too fragile to withstand Cody Rhodes. You hear me? When you step into this ring with me, trust me, we're going to make magic, damn sure. The name Cody Rhodes, the name CM Punk, it can sell out any arena, but you're not who you used to be. So don't try to come here and act like you're going to be teaching me some type of lesson. You know what? Let me tell you something, alright? I said it before and I'll say it again, the title shouldn't make the man, and you obviously proved that to be the case in this situation because you are a shell of your former self, and I'm gonna prove it to you when we step into this ring. Then let's do it then, punk. Let's dance, me and you, one-on-one, Raw anniversary. It's right around the corner. It's 2 weeks away. I know you're itching to get back into the ring, so let's do this then. See, you still don't get it. This isn't about your terms. This is my terms. This is me making you reach your full potential, and that full potential will be met when the new year rolls around, January 7th. No way out. You want me, then you're gonna get me, but you're gonna get me on a grand stage. You're not gonna get me on an episode of Raw. You and me are going to make history, and I'm going to bring the Cody that we knew and love out of you, because this is not it. And if you think that you were going to be ready to face me in 2 weeks, then you have absolutely lost your mind, Cody. I know it's been a while since you've seen me wrestle in the ring, but you better go get some tapes, because you are nowhere near on my level. You're going to need a lot of time to get ready for that, so I'm going to give you that time. You have 2 months. That's just enough time to get the job done. That's just enough time to prove to the WWE Universe that the American Nightmare has some potential. But, you know, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. Just a little spoiler from Phil to Cody. You're going to lose at No Way Out. You're going to lose at No Way Out, and I'm going to beat you because I am CM Punk. I am the best in the world. I am the man to be, and come January 7th, you will see just that. I'll see you around, Cody.
Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, we want to get a referee in there to make sure things don't get physical. We got to get somebody to make this one official. Coming up tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be getting #1 contenders action when Kevin Owens goes one-on-one with LA Knight after a successful win last night at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. Who is going to walk away? The winner tonight is going to be LA Knight, Kevin Owens. Comment your comment down below. So much trash to the women's champion. Look at this. Ripley goes down. 1, 2. She does it! Best the way they possibly could. They started with them being on top, and they ended the exact same way. Ladies and gentlemen, Saraya just defeated Rhea Ripley. More important, this is the first time Rhea Ripley has been pinned in 4 months. What? Wow, 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 wow. What a win by the women's champion. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we are back out here in the arena, it is finally time to get into some women's action. As, listen, when it comes down to the women's division, it's been a little depressing to say the least. Listen, the Outcasts came and they dominated the women's division, and then they left, and now we are left with the remains, and what the remains are is up-and-coming talent. Liv Morgan stepping into the ring here tonight, going one-on-one with Bianca Belair. As, listen, we haven't seen much of Liv Morgan here in Universe Mode. We've seen a little bit of her, and, she seemingly was going to join the Judgment Day with Rhea Ripley, and plans with that got scrapped as Rhea felt like Liv wasn't at that level, felt like Liv wasn't in-ring wise prepared to lead the charge with Judgment Day. And although if that's true or false, tonight's the night where we're gonna see Liv Morgan 100%, fully practiced. We're gonna see exactly what she's been working on. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, this woman is usually followed behind the Street Profits, but tonight she's stepping up, and she's stepping up against Liv Morgan, as we haven't seen Bianca Belair very often here in Universe Mode, but when we do, she usually shows up and shows out. But the big question is for Bianca Belair is, when is that luck going to turn around for her? Bianca, one of the strongest women we have in our division, easily could be on one of the top cards, but it's all about applying herself and pushing herself to that next level. Can tonight be that next level? I don't know. I do not know. Listen, we have a hungry Liv Morgan, a hungry Bianca Belair. Both women have nothing really to lose in this matchup, but all the much to gain. You want to talk about rock bottom, you want to talk about where the rankings lie, I would say that these two, along with a couple others, are pretty on the bottom spectrum. You want to get them a little higher. Winning this matchup is the way to do it, and both of these women know They know that, listen, they seen that crack in the armor of Rhea Ripley after seeing what Saraya did to Rhea Ripley last night, after seeing what the Outcasts have been doing to Rhea Ripley. You can only think that the women's division is finally starting to notice, hey, Rhea Ripley, she can be beaten. She's not just the end-all, be-all. So tonight's going to be the night where we can see one of these women step up and take that place next in line. And wait a minute now, ooh. Big Irish whip there into the corner. Bianca trying to go for a shoulder tackle, but missed out there. Beautiful drop kick into the corner there by Liv Morgan. Oh, man. Stomp to the chest there. Beautiful stomp to the... kick to the chest there, and then a stomp. Liv Morgan, you see the intensity in her eyes. She's just going straight at Bianca Belair here tonight. I said how both women have so much to prove, and look at that. You see the strength by Bianca Belair. Liv Morgan trying to go for a Hurricane Rana. Bianca just saying no, sitting her out with a power bomb. And wait a minute, Bianca once again showing off the strength. You see hitting her with some squats as she hits her with a power slam to follow through. Absolutely beautiful. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I talk about all the time. Bianca Belair has the tools to do it. She has the in-ring. She has the look. She has it all. But it's all about just winning that big one. Tonight can be that next step up for her. But wait a minute, Liv Morgan looking to make me eat my words, is doing a very interesting maneuver off of the ropes here, and oh, takes her down there. Goes down, first cover of the matchup. Is Liv going to be able to put this one away early? One, and no, kick out at one. Man, Liv Morgan feeling the WWE Universe here tonight, which is pretty different from what we're usually seeing by Liv Morgan. Morgan usually is, not the biggest fan of the WWE Universe. Usually shies away from the crowd and just locks in on her matches. But tonight, seeming like the WWE Universe is giving her a little bit more momentum. And oh man, Bianca looking to make her opponent tap out, but Liv was just a little too close to the ropes for Bianca's liking as referee counted a rope break. And look at this beautiful standing moonsault there by Bianca Belair. Man, oh man, what does Belair have in store now? Top rope goes Belair. Bianca now high risk, looking for high reward, and she gets it. Oh no, she doesn't. Look to go for an axe handle, but Liv Morgan saying no, having absolutely none of it here tonight. As Liv Morgan now looking to line up Bianca for something big here. Once again gets her with the Hurricane Rana. Tried to get it the first time, seeing what Bianca did, and oh man, Liv looking to meet her to the outside, but Bianca Belair playing a little possum here, baiting her right back into the ring. Beautiful Irish whip there by Bianca Belair. Belair now, ooh, looks to have something in store there for Liv Morgan, but Morgan able to get a little tangled up with her, slowing it down, but at what cost? It didn't really do much, as Bianca Belair doing what we've been saying she's going to do on, not showing off that strength. Look at this beautiful vertical base, and oh my God, this is what we were looking forward to, ladies and gentlemen, that strength by Bianca Belair. But we're going to have to go on commercial break real fast, and we'll be right back. This Friday for your main event, it's going to be Samoa Joe going one-on-one with Kofi Kingston, as these two men are set to battle it out, as we are trying to see who is going to fit where when it comes to qualifying matches for the Elimination Chamber. This one is going to be one that William Regal and Adam Pearce are going to look out for sure. Check it out in your main event Friday night. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break, and over the commercial break, seems like Bianca Belair just staying in control in the matchup here tonight, relying on those suplexes. Hits her with a snap gear one there. And oh man, Bianca Belair not playing any games here tonight with Liv Morgan, but neither is Morgan. Morgan now looking to turn the tides a little bit. Morgan now, and oh man, I ate my words, is Bianca Belair once again using that strength to her advantage. Power slam into the covers. This one going to be it here. 1, 2, and no, Liv able to stay alive in this matchup. How did she do it? I don't know. But I guess if there's a Liv, there's a way. But oh, I ate my words. Spear there by Bianca. Man, oh man. And wait a minute. Bianca trying to go for her elbow there. But Liv Morgan saying no. Liv wants absolutely none of it. Beautiful work there by Liv Morgan. Just raking the head and just bringing her all the way back. See, Liv Morgan right now is in desperation mode. She's going to want to try to create some distance between herself and Bianca Belair and try to... There we go. That's exactly what she's doing too, creating distance, and she might be winding up for something big here. Liv taking flight, it seems like it right here on Raw. Oh man! Liv going high risk and making sure the reward follows through. Man, oh man, Liv Morgan not playing any games in the earlier rounds in the match. It seemed like Bianca Belair was the one to... Seemed like she was going to walk away with the victory. It seemed like she was going to stay in control, but Liv is done playing defense, and she's just giving all offense here tonight. Oh, big kick to the chest there by Liv Morgan. Morgan definitely making Bianca Belair eat this one here tonight. And oh, man, big kick to the knee. Listen, Liv not playing any games here tonight. If Liv wins this matchup and steps up to that next level, oh, my God. Imagine Liv stepping up, getting us another one of those student versus teacher matches when As we know here in Universe Mode, Rhea Ripley has, or Liv Morgan kind of studied under Rhea Ripley a little bit in the earlier runs here in Season 2 of Universe Mode, and although that didn't really work out, I mean, imagine how poetic it would be all these months later for Liv Morgan to not only win this matchup, but go after that title. You know, anything can happen for either one of these women, and oh my God. Bianca getting sat down there by Liv Morgan, but I eat my words, she rolls out of the way and hits her with a spear. Spear by Bianca. And these two women not seeming fans of the in-ring work, as this one seemingly got personal real fast. These women are taking advantage of everything on the outside. Liv Morgan kicking her off, referee on the count of 6. And oh man, Liv now bringing Bianca Belair to the other side of the outside. Listen, either way to win this matchup, you're going to have to get her done. Pinfall or submission. Yeah, you can take the count out, but that's not going to do much for you. And oh, as the count at 8, Bianca gets back into the ring. Tries to go for another spear there, but Liv Morgan blocks her off with a knee and takes her down. Beautiful work there by Liv Morgan. Morgan not playing any games. Big slaps to the chest there, but Morgan might have to gear up a little better because the EST seemingly being on a roll here tonight. Look at the show off of strength here tonight. Oh my goodness, Bianca to the top rope now. What does she have in mind here? Bianca to the top. Beautiful 650. 1, 2, no, what? Liv stays in it, okay. Women's wrestling indeed, as wait a minute, you might be able to kick out of that one, but the KOD! That one right there! Oh, this is it. 1, 2, 3, and just like that. I mean, you can't say just like that. I mean, Liv Morgan fought hard, but Bianca, once she steps into the ring, once she gets heated up with that show of strength, really starts showing off, she just gets cocky from that point out. Bianca Belair is one of those wrestlers who likes to outdo herself every single time she steps into the ring. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen Liv Morgan push Bianca. But in the end, Bianca walked away with the victory, and I meant what I said in the early on to this matchup. This matchup right here was to see who's next. And Bianca just might be next in line for Rhea Ripley. Man, that would be interesting. Listen, man, I just want to wish you guys luck for your match tonight. You and Dominic, you guys got this. Wasn't too much of the great night for Judgment Day, you know? Yeah, we didn't have every member of the Judgment Day winning, and that's what we want more than anything, but it's okay. It's okay. Tonight you get retribution. You take on the LWO. You know we expect nothing less than a win tonight. A win tonight for the Judgment Day, because Judgment Day rules Raw. Judgment Day rules Mayhem. Judgment Day rules all. And after last night with me beating Chris Jericho and Drew McIntyre making whatever statement he was trying to make, the World Championship picture is being a little full. So I'm not going to be able to come out there with you tonight. There's too much of a target on my back, especially with Moxley roaming around. So I'm going to have Rhea go out there with you guys. You guys got this. Damien, just take a breath. You got this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into some tag team action, as it is going to be Legado del Fantasma going 2-on-2 with the Judgment Day here tonight, as this tag team bout is definitely going to be interesting to say the least. But aside from that, seemingly being that Cruz del Toro leading the charge for Legado here tonight, very, very interesting choice. And look at this. Look at this, Joaquin and Rey Mysterio standing tall with the LWO. We know the LWO over the last couple of months here in Universe Mode have been trying to take more of a serious approach to how they wrestle and how they do things here in Universe Mode. And that guidance, having Rey Mysterio right there, it's, some people say it kind of softened him up. So Rey started letting Santos Escobar, introduce some more things that Legado used to do back in the fray. And now we're finally seeing Legado at a decent spot here in Universe Mode. We know the last tag team match that they were in, it was the #1 contenders match when they went 2-on-2 with the Hurt Business a couple of weeks back. And the winner of those matches went against the Usos. As we've seen, the Hurt Business and the Usos took each other on last Monday on Raw. It was the Hurt Business that walked away with the win. LWO, they were doing so good. They beat the Guns during the crossover. They were one of the only WWE teams to go over AEW. They were really showing off good, but then right when the big one came, they just weren't able to get the job done. Tonight, there's no big one. Tonight, this is all about tag team wrestling, tag team excellence here tonight. Win, lose, or draw, you want to make sure you show off and you show out, because that is what they're looking for. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, there is a deeper story for the Judgment Day, as last night we seen Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest go 2-on-2 with LA Knight and Kevin Owens, and as we knowingly know, our main event being a #1 contenders match between LA Knight and Kevin Owens, that just shows you how that one ended, with the Judgment Day taking the pin. More specifically, Damian Priest taking the win. Listen, it wasn't the best night for the Judgment Day last night, but it ended good, to say the least, with Finn Balor retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. But Damian Priest took an L, Rhea Ripley took an L. When it comes to this group of Judgment Day, they're not doing the best. So tonight, this win they can definitely use. But listen, Legado, they can win that, they can use that win too. Either way, wherever it goes here tonight, it's all about momentum. It's all about next steps here in Universe Mode, as we are on the road to Raw Anniversary. December 11th is going to make the 1-year anniversary that we have been doing YouTube here on this channel. It is going to be absolutely epic. It is going to be a 1 hour and 30-minute show full of championship matches, and just know it's going to be damn good. And I can only imagine that Judgment Day is going to want to be on that card, especially Rhea Ripley being the Women's World Champion. I wonder how much of that matchup that Rhea Ripley watched just now a little while ago between Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan, scouting future opponents maybe in the future. You never know. It's kind of interesting to see where everybody falls after this crossover event. And what a crossover event it was. But now it's back to WWE and strictly WWE. Let's get into this. It's going to be Cruz del Toro starting us off here with Damian Priest. And oh man, Del Toro already punching Damian Priest, looking at, oh wait a minute, oh! Inverted power slam there by Cruz del Toro, showing off a little strength. Damian Priest is no easy man to lift up. And now wait a minute, Damian Priest trying to go for a body tackle there, but Joaquin Wilde seemingly had an answer for it. I'm not used to seeing this here tonight, so excuse me if I'm a little all over the place, but right now the LWO are kind of doing justice right now too. And no, Damian Priest gets a kicked out, but the LWO tonight right now are showing off dominance that we've been looking to see from the LWO for a very long time. Canadian Destroyer by Joaquin Wilde. I mean, what the hell? This matchup just started. And they're already bringing the heat. And look at that, bouncing his head right off of the ropes. And this is what we wanted to see, tag team work being done just like that. And look at this, LWO with a double shoulder tackle to Damian Priest, as Cruz del Toro is finally the legal man back in the ring. And now it's Dominic Mysterio. Listen, Dominic wasn't the guy that was pinned last night. Dominic, if you ask me, he was the one that really showed off and showed out. Lately, Dominic Mysterio over the last couple of weeks here in Universe Mode has been stepping into the ring. He's been having a little bit of matches, and win, lose, or draw, he's been doing a lot better here in Universe Mode, especially in the ring. We've been seeing a lot better of Dominic Mysterio here in Universe Mode. A breakout star, definitely, to say the least, for this recent quarter here in Universe Mode. But wait a minute. Dominic now looking to turn the tides on the LWO, as Cruz del Toro was once playing a lot of offense, and now he has to go defense side. Wait a minute, look at this. Dominic Mysterio bouncing down under. Oh, goes for a drop kick, but Cruz says no and hits one of his own, as Damian Priest was nowhere to be found for a majority of that attack. You see Rhea Ripley on the outside. She's not looking too happy about this attack being done to Dominic Mysterio, as Mysterio taking the brunt of the attack. Look at that, Del Toro moving out of the way. Beautiful done, and taking him out by the legs. Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde here tonight. Listen, they may have had their ups and downs, to say the least, but let's talk about history for a second. Legado del Fantasma, our first ever tag team champions here in Universe Mode, losing them back at Season 1 of WrestleMania, but having an absolutely crazy run as being champions. Listen, these guys, former tag champs, these guys have done it all. Advanced in multiple rounds in the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. When it comes to the LWO stock, they may not be the end-all, be-all here in Universe Mode. Oh my God! Lumbar check by Cruz del Toro. What the hell? It just went from 0 to 100 real fast, but Dominic Mysterio, he knows he needs to get that tag in to Damian Priest, but Priest is trying to hold out for Dominic, but wait a minute, Priest looking to help Dominic Mysterio, but is that no avail? Into the cover, is this it? 1, 2, no! Damian Priest coming to the aid of Dominic Mysterio. You can expect nothing less when it comes down to the Judgment Day. They have each other's backs, and oh man, I tried to hit it the first time, didn't work. He hit it that time, referee a little distracted. Come on now, 2, and no, Dominic kicking out. Late count, you gotta argue if that would have been it right there, as Cruz del Toro showing off and showing out here tonight. Usually it's Joaquin Wilde who's the MVP, and once again trying to go for that standing moonsault, just throwing his body right into the knees of Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio now turning this one around, as on the outside, Joaquin Wilde working on Damian Priest, and look at this. Wait a minute, I think Dominic's about to channel his inner Eddie Guerrero here tonight. 3 amigos. Is he gonna get the third one, the trifecta? Yes, he does. And how poetic is this? Oh my God, thought he was gonna get the cover, but no. Listen, how poetic that would have been. 3 amigos to take out Cruz del Toro, as Cruz del Toro's in the LWO, and the LWO represents, oh my God, beautifully done there, represents Eddie Guerrero very, very wisely. And wait a minute, look at this. Very interesting mix we're seeing here tonight, as something that I failed to mention. Oh, but listen, something else that I didn't mention earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you know, you got to think that the LWO playing a little bit of mind games here for the Judgment Day, as Rey Mysterio came out with the LWO instead of Santos Escobar. Rey Mysterio being the father of the man who's getting brutalized in the ring right now, Dominic Mysterio. You got to think, you know, Mysterio, this is going to weaken the confidence a little bit, having his father at ringside. We haven't seen them really intertwined since back at June. And wait a minute, goes into the cover. Is this one going to be it here too? And no. What a show. What a show. Resiliency here by Dominic Mysterio. But ladies and gentlemen, as these 4 men are going at each other, we're going to have to go on commercial break. We'll be right back. Just as a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, tonight in the main event, it's going to be #1 contenders action, as Kevin Owens is going to be going one-on-one with LA Knight. And the winner of this matchup will be taking on World Heavyweight Champion Finn Balor at Raw Anniversary. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's to come tonight for your main event. But we are back for commercial break. And as you see here, Damian Priest, legal man in the ring, ready for anything. And oh man, tries to go after Cruz del Toro but couldn't get him. And look at this, that is all Joaquin Wilde needed. And oh man, I ate my words there, as Damian Priest tries to go for a super kick there but couldn't get all of it. Joaquin Wilde now looking to do something big here, Damian Priest. And wait a minute, no, bouncing him right into the corner. Beautifully done. Beautifully done there by Joaquin Wilde. Not playing any games with Damian Priest here tonight. Sit out powerbomb from the corner. And into the cover. Is this one going to be here? Dominic Mysterio coming to the aid of Damian Priest. Come on, could you expect anything else? Anything less? This is the Judgment Day at the end of the day. I mean, aside from that, this is a tag team matchup. You know, they're going to have each other's backs. But wait a minute. Joaquin might have just knocked the lights out of Damian Priest, and no. Damian once again having that insurance policy known as Dominic Mysterio here tonight. But wait a minute, Joaquin is on the top rope somewhere where he is very, very comfortable, but Dominic Mysterio throws him off. Mysterio throws him off, did not want to let him get anything that he wanted to do up there. But wait, still, Damian Priest is just too weakened, I would argue, in this matchup. But look at this, as Damian Priest was the one to eat the BFT last night, and LA Knight pinned him. And you gotta argue that he's not gonna be the most #1, you know, the most 100% in this matchup here tonight. You know, but LA Knight, he did what he had to do, and that's why he's in the main event. But Damian Priest, if he's gonna want to walk away with the victory here tonight, if he's gonna want to get some more momentum for the Judgment Day, he's gonna have to show off and show out. And oh man, wait, oh, elbow to the gut there by Joaquin Wilde, beautifully done there, and an uppercut. An uppercut by Wilde. Wilde not playing any games here tonight, and more trying to feel his way around the ring as he gets to his tag team partner there. And you see this, Cruz del Toro talking a lot of smack here to Damian Priest as he hits him with a standing moonsault. Beautiful work there. And oh, kick to the knee there. And oh man, this is exactly where Cruz del Toro wants to be. Can he make that distance? Can he reach that height? I don't know, but he wants Damian Priest up. And Damian Priest just seems lifeless at this point in this matchup. I mean, can you blame him? Damian Priest is going through the brunt of the attack in this matchup, same as Dominic Mysterio, but Mysterio has time on the outside to really catch his breath, as Dominic Mysterio, yeah, but Damian Priest inside the ring, he's getting beat over and over again. But wait a minute, Cruz del Toro over the ropes! And he made it look damn good too. Del Toro lining up Priest for what could be the beginning of the end. Brings Priest right into the ring. And Cruz del Toro having an exchange, having a bit of a conversation here with Rey Mysterio. Mysterio could be coaching him, trying to, you know, tell him what next, what to do. You know, when it comes to the LWO, they've been focused here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is not something at all that we're used to seeing when it comes down to the LWO. Usually a lot of fun and games and then some seriousness in the end. They have been through and through serious in this match against the Judgment Day here tonight. And oh man, tries to go for something there, but Damian Priest finding a pocket of space to breathe here. And wait a minute, Priest now, what could he be lining up? Joaquin for looking to bring him into Judgment Day corner. Listen, you're in Judgment Day territory now, Joaquin. This isn't good. Bouncing him right off of the ropes and a double shoulder tackle there by Judgment Day. Dominic now, legal man in the ring. He could have something big here in store for Joaquin Wilde. And Wilde is in trouble as Dominic Mysterio could be doing what we know him to do, channeling that Eddie Guerrero! Frog splash, no! Tried to go for the cover, but nah, you know, Cruz del Toro, he wasn't going for that. He was right there, listen. But wait a minute, Dominic Mysterio! Beautiful work there by Mysterio, spiking Joaquin's head right into the mat. He could be channeling it for the second time, but Wilde doing the smart thing and rolling to the outside of the ring. Listen, that might have been the smartest thing that Joaquin Wilde done this entire matchup thus far. And oh my God. Joaquin Wilde now looking to eliminate his opponent here tonight. Dominic Mysterio got a little distracted with the distraction of Cruz del Toro, but that might have been all the LWO needs here tonight. And look at that. Splash right down on Dominic Mysterio. If I'm the LWO, I'm going for a cover. I mean, these guys are really trying to make sure when they do it, it gets done right. Drop kick into the corner. Wait a minute, Dominic Mysterio. He does not look good in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I'll say that. And look at this. Look at this. Joaquin Wilde going to the top rope now. This can be all she wrote. This can be with the exclamation point. 1-0. Just a 1 count. At what cost, ladies and gentlemen? Look at this. Dominic Mysterio playing possum there, moving out of the way. Mysterio having something in store here tonight for Joaquin Wilde. And wait a minute, Wilde now in big trouble as Mysterio bouncing off of the ropes and hitting him with a bit of a drive-by. Beautiful work there, and now just breaking into him. And oh man, you see Damian Priest getting worked on the outside there by Cruz del Toro. Both men fighting on the outside. They're not looking to break this one up at all. But wait a minute, Dominic taking advantage of the distraction of Cruz del Toro trying to come to the aid, but at no avail. Frog splash. Is it over? 1, 2. He does it. Wow. Dominic, man, he's been on a rise lately. He has been breaking out of the Judgment Day. He has been doing what he has to do and getting that win tonight, getting that pinfall. That might have did big things for Team Judgment Day, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't seen them in a tag team title picture since, back in September, I'd say. Starrcade, they've been kind of doing their own thing. They got a taste of that pay-per-view glory last night, and they want more. Dominic Mysterio not only winning this matchup for the Judgment Day, but giving them much-needed momentum as the Judgment Day seemingly are back on the rise. Listen, man, now that you're in the Shield, we're going to have to get you some gear. I mean, I'm all down for gear, but, you know, Seth still doesn't really seem too fond of me. Is that going to be a problem? Listen, man, the Shield's good. We're good. Rollins, it will be good with you. You know, Moxley has a plan for that. And if I learned anything over the last couple of months, it's that if Moxley has a plan, just let him do it. So he'll figure it out. Coming up next, it's going to be Trick Williams going one-on-one with Tommaso Ciampa. How's this one going to fare with DIY in the corner of Ciampa and the Hurt Business in the corner of Trick Williams? I don't know, but we're going to find out right now. So you're the boss man around here, huh? Listen, I'm not here to ask for any championship matches, any favors, anything like that. I want to earn everything that I will get here in Universe Mode, but I want one thing. Friday, give me a live microphone. I have so much more to say to Cody Rhodes, so let me get a live microphone. Let me get it all out there. Hey, listen, Punk, I'm going to cut you off there. You want a live microphone for Mayhem? You got it. Here, how we do things here, as long as you are willing to do that right there, earn an opportunity, then opportunities will come your way. This is the land of opportunities. We are giving them out every which way. It doesn't matter who you are, what superstar you are. So if you ever feel like you're ready for a spot, just talk to me and we'll get you there. Anything that you need, anything that this roster needs, we're going to continue to push forward and continue to be the best. So if you need something, I'm right in my office. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The time is finally now. Listen, I've been looking forward to this one all night. It is going to be Trick Williams one-on-one with Tommaso Ciampa. This one is it's not a grudge match. There's no hatred here. It's just a straight-up expedition. We want to see where the Hurt Business fall, or follow after last week losing the tag team championship match. It wasn't the greatest, debut tag team title match for Trick Williams, but other than that, he's been doing pretty good here in Universe Mode. Had a matchup a couple of weeks ago on Mayhem, going one-on-one with Jey Uso, not being able to walk away with the victory, but at the same time, showing off and doing a damn good job at it in that matchup. But he did get the winning victory that, put them in title contentions to begin with when he pinned Rey Fenix during the crossover event, and that right there, put him on the map. When it comes down to Trick Williams, he found his place here in the Hurt Business. And it seems like Bobby Lashley is here tonight not to just manage. He is here tonight to wrestle, as Bobby Lashley is not wrestling here tonight, but I guess he's going to play backup to the backup here tonight, as not only does Trick Williams have Alexander, but he has Lashley in his corner. I say this word a lot here in Universe Mode, but I think we all know what's coming. The numbers advantage are definitely going to play a part here tonight. And man, oh man, it's been a while since we've seen them here in Universe Mode, or at least on Raw, to say the least. Ladies and gentlemen, it is DIY making, their Raw return after not doing the greatest in the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament, but picking up and, getting that win against the Viking Raiders a few weeks ago in their comeback match. And ever since then, DIY has just been sort of trying to find themselves here in Universe Mode, trying to do what they got to do. And listen, you can't blame them. Right now, they're in a bit of a great spot. But tonight, after tonight, things could change for them. You never know. When it comes down to DIY, they are usually the heart and soul of Friday nights. But, after last week, it seemed like Friday nights are getting a little undisputed, as there might not be any room for heart and soul with the way the Undisputed Era have been going. We're focusing more on Monday nights, focusing more on Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take a sidetrack and thank everybody for the support on the videos recently. I want to thank everybody for the support on the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, right now sitting at 600 views, which is amazing, and the most that we've ever gotten in under 24 hours. And tonight, these two men looking to follow up after that great pay-per-view, as this one's underway. Tommaso Ciampa signifying the beginning of the end already. And Ciampa now going to the inside and outside, as Trick Williams looks to grab him but doesn't get him. And Ciampa now bouncing Williams off of the ropes. What does he have in store for him here? Bouncing over him. And oh man, both men getting tangled up there. Seemed like that one was going to be a show of strength, but neither man can get their opponent up. And wait a minute now. What does Tommaso Ciampa have in store here for Trick Williams? Wait a minute. Something early on. DDT off the apron. I mean, come on. You don't usually see that on the early ons here. Tommaso Ciampa usually, bakes into his opponents. Usually very methodical when he's in the ring. Slows it down a bit, but Tommaso Ciampa's bringing the heat here tonight. When every superstar steps into the ring here in Universe Mode, they understand that each match could be their last. There's no brand split here in Universe Mode. Every brand is continuing, so there's but so many slots that you can really get put in here in Universe Mode. So, whoa, beautiful suplex there. When you get an opportunity to really show off and show out, you're gonna want to do just that. And it seems like Tommaso Ciampa is doing just that. And oh man, beautiful splash there by Ciampa. Ciampa now signifying to the WWE Universe that he wants that fairy tale's ending. The big question is, can he hit it on Trick Williams? And a baseball slide there, but Williams saying no. Williams fighting back. I expected nothing less from Trick Williams. When you look at a guy like Trick Williams, tries to go for a drop kick there, but Ciampa moving out of the way. And my God, I mean, these two men are back and forth. I mean, raking the back. Tommaso Ciampa raking the back of Trick Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes down to the years that each man has, Tommaso Ciampa definitely takes the cake. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have to go on commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. Just as a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, our first matchup confirmed for Raw Anniversary. It is going to be taking place at Rock Hard Stadium, and it'll be FTR Usos 2-on-2 for the tag titles. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break, and wait a minute, Trick Williams turning this one around on Tommaso Ciampa into the covers. This one going to be it here too, right after commercial break. No! Over the commercial break, as you've seen, Trick Williams turned this one around. And oh man, wait a minute. Oh, to the top, and an elbow drop. Elbow drop. Beautiful work here by Trick, and no. Williams trying to get the cover on Ciampa, didn't get all of it. Now could be lining up for the beginning of the end, could be, but no, Ciampa says no. Ciampa says no, he is not going for that. But wait a minute, Ciampa, desperation in his eyes. Fairy tale's ending. Into the cover. 1, 2, and no. What? Not many men can say they've been able to kick out of that maneuver, but Trick Williams will be able to add his name to that list. Oh my goodness, and wait a minute, Ciampa looks to do something big here, and just continuing to be a thorn in the side of Trick Williams. And oh my God, Williams is bringing Ciampa to that next level here tonight. Williams tonight might be pushing Ciampa. Axe handle from the top rope into the covers. This one in. 1 and 2, and no. Oh my goodness. Tommaso Ciampa staying alive in this one. Somehow, some way being able to stay alive in this one. I don't know how he's being able to do it. Trick Williams is giving him heavy hitters. But Ciampa's no slouch. And oh man, look at that. Both men getting tangled up there. But Ciampa getting kicked off by Trick Williams. Williams now looking to fight back in this matchup. Brings him into the corner. And now Williams. Beautiful work. Oh my God. Clothesline with all his strength, with every fiber of his being. And then hitting that back elbow now off the top. What does Williams have in mind? Splash from the heavens. Oh my God. Trick Williams should not have been able to reach that height, but I think Williams is signing him up for his death warrant. Into the cover. 1, 2, what? Trick Williams just pinned Tommaso Ciampa. Wow. Trick Williams, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about him being on the rise here in Universe Mode, but oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. Well, as we see Tommaso Ciampa hurt on the other side, and wait a minute. Oh! Cedric Alexander going right after Johnny Gargano. I mean, this matchup just ended. It was a good matchup. I mean, each member of each team did what they had to do. It shouldn't have got this far. Oh my goodness. Well, the Hurt Business standing tall. Gargano back up to his feet, and he's standing over a hurt Tommaso Ciampa. Man. The Hurt Business sending a signal to the entire tag team division here tonight. Listen, earlier tonight I overheard that conversation you had with Punk, and since you're in the mood to give favors, I have one to ask of my own. I have a little bit of a problem in the Shield right now. So next week, I'm thinking Rollins, Yuta, one-on-one, settle out their differences so we can finally fix this ongoing issue with the Shield. I'll do you one better, Moxley. That'll take place next week, right here on Raw, and our main event. It's good doing business with you, Mr. Money in the Bank. As we announced last night, it is going to be the No Way Out pay-per-view coming live January 7, 2024. As Universe Mode, for the first time ever, will be going to Montreal, Canada. It's going to be good. See you guys then. Ladies and gentlemen, we do this every episode, and it is finally time. It's time for your main event. Owens Knights #1 contenders match. Ladies and gentlemen, this one's been built up for months and for almost a year for this man right here. Kevin Owens being our first ever WWE champion back in season 1 of Universe Mode, losing that title to Cody Rhodes, and we know how that story follows when it comes to Kevin Owens. He has been looking for an opportunity with hatred in his eyes. Kevin Owens is here tonight the same reason why he teamed up with LA Knight last night. He sees WWE World Heavyweight Championship in his limelight, and he is doing any and everything that he can do to get to that opportunity. Kevin Owens was able to weasel himself into that tag team match last night. He was able to weasel himself into making the stipulation the #1 contenders match tonight. Kevin Owens is doing any and everything that he can do to get a Raw anniversary match, but the big question is, can he beat this guy? I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, it's LA Knight. He's here, and he is here with a huge reception behind him. Ladies and gentlemen, let me paint the story for LA Knight back at SummerSlam. He was given opportunity #1. He was in the Money in the Bank, and he did a damn good job, but was unable to walk out. Mr. Money in the Bank got injured, said the night after that he was coming back for Finn Balor and the Judgment Day, and he was going to win the World Championship. As we went into the Survivor Series pay-per-view, well, he put a stop to the Judgment Day, but he wasn't able to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Finn Balor was just too much for LA Knight, and after that, LA Knight swore to put an end to the Judgment Day. LA Knight feels like the reign of terror needs to come to an end, and he needs to wake us up from this nightmare. The big question is, can LA Knight do it here tonight? We're gonna find out. Last night he had a good showcase with Kevin Owens in that tag team matchup, so tonight two tag team partners going against each other. It's gonna be damn good, as last night we seen them coexist. Tonight they can get it all out, as we are finally set, and your main event is underway. Here we go. Look at this. Owens bouncing off of the ropes. Beautiful DDT. Owens bouncing off of the ropes, hitting a DDT on LA Knight in the early on to this matchup. Not something we'll usually see from a bigger guy. And oh my God, Kevin Owens hitting a beautiful, beautiful neck breaker there. Look at this. Owens as hard hitting can be. When you talk about a guy like Kevin Owens, you know, we use this word for Rhea Ripley a lot, but Owens really brought brutality into fray when it comes to Universe Mode. He showed us what that darker, hardcore side of wrestling is, and every single time he steps into the ring, he's just that. He's hard hitting. He's methodical. He's like a snake in the ring, and oh my God. LA Knight looking to shut up Kevin Owens, as LA Knight recently here in Universe Mode has been much of a beacon of light. Has been the guy to try to stop the Judgment Day. That's been his main purpose here. You know, before that, feuding with Bronson Reed, you know, who's no longer with us in this company here in Universe Mode. But, you know, LA Knight, he's done big things here in Universe Mode. He's tried to elevate himself and climb to the mountaintop. He's fell on the ground low. He's fell and hit rock bottom before, and he shot right back up to the top. He tried to be there for the Alpha Academy. When the Alpha Academy were beefing with the Judgment Day, he was unable to protect the Alpha Academy because the Alpha Academy are injured now. But wait a minute, LA Knight looking to do something big here to Kevin Owens. Drops him down there. Beautiful work there by LA Knight. Knight's not playing no games with Kevin Owens. You had to think this one was going to be personal over the last couple of weeks here in Universe Mode. During our crossover event, we've seen LA Knight and Kevin Owens have a handful of backstage interactions. You know, LA Knight more of annoying Kevin Owens backstage any chance he gets. But, you know, you say annoy, I say he's getting in the mind of Kevin Owens. You know, when it comes to LA Knight, he's methodical as well, and he plays a lot more games, especially on the mic. And oh man, DDT there by Kevin Owens. Owens looking to turn this one around in the matchup here, as LA Knight was doing good, but Owens now back playing offense, and no, LA Knight makes me my words as he hits him with a strike to the face there. Knight now looking to do some more damage. Sidewalk slam into the cover. Is this one it? No. Wow, kick out at one. Kick out at one there by Kevin Owens. Owens, this is like the first time he's in a WWE, title capacity match since WrestleMania, this past season 1 in Universe Mode. It's been a very long time since we've seen Kevin Owens in this in the World Heavyweight Championship picture. But oh man, Owens getting brought up and brought right back down by LA Knight. Knight tries to go for a stomp there, but Owens not allowing it. Owens trying to go for a strike. Hits it. Owens now looks to hit him with a bit of a package. Oh! Drops LA Knight right on his kneecap. I mean, that's gotta weigh on you. I mean, last night we seen Damian Priest powerbomb LA Knight on the front of the barricade, and oh, beautiful spinning back elbow there by LA Knight to Kevin Owens. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, after that, that powerbomb on the apron by Damian Priest to LA Knight, it's been a very big question by a lot of people here in the WWE Universe over the last 24 hours. as if LA Knight was even walking into this matchup 100%. And I want to remind you guys, a lot of these wrestlers that we're seeing, wrestle here tonight, especially Kevin Owens and LA Knight, these guys went the distance last night. That wasn't just your simple tag team match. They went to war with the Judgment Day, and their bodies paid a price. Neither of these men are coming into this matchup, 100%. I mean, that's what makes it fair, but at the same time, it shows you how much these two men have fought to get to this opportunity right here. And oh man, imagine one of these guys winning this matchup right here. 2 count, no. Kevin Owens thought it was going to be him, but he's going to have to go back to the drawing board if he wants to walk away with the victory here tonight. It's Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens bringing a beat into Kevin. Oh! Kevin not playing no games, bringing a beat into LA Knight, then going right over the ropes. Oh my goodness. Kevin Owens not playing any games at all. And look at this, brings LA Knight right into the barricade as LA Knight's getting a beat down of beatdowns, and you gotta think, wait a minute, that lower torso area is hurting. Oh! I don't even think Owens went after that. He dropped LA Knight's knees on the barricade, and Owens with a code breaker. Oh my God! LA Knight looks down and out, referee almost on the count of 6, and oh my God, LA Knight gets spiked right against that barricade post. I mean, not barricade, it's just a steel metal post. I mean, that's got to be painful. Kevin Owens, every time he steps into the ring, he's just an absolute savage. Now going for the cover. Is this going to be it here? No. Kick out at 2 here for LA Knight. Ladies and gentlemen, I said it before and I'll say it again. When it comes down to Kevin Owens, he has a lot to prove in this matchup here tonight. Kevin Owens, wait a minute. Ooh, beautiful suplex there by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, a lot to prove here in this matchup tonight. He has not seen that World's Heavyweight Championship, nor more or less any championship, since Season 1 WrestleMania. That was back in March. If anybody wants to go check, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time since Kevin Owens, has found himself in this prominent role, and now he can officially call himself that prize fighter. Wait a minute, Owens now going to the top of the rope. Splash by Owens, but LA Knight moves out of the way. Big boot there by Knight. Knight looking to turn this one around on Kevin Owens. All he needed was a little bit of air to breathe. And wait a minute now, LA Knight with an air raid crash. 1, 2, no. The referee was a little slow to count there, but I think I know what LA Knight wants. He wants a little bit of blunt force trauma. It's over. New #1 contender, Knight going to Raw Anniversary. No. Owens staying alive. Owens staying alive. I mean, come on. The crowd chanting "fight forever," but at what cost? I mean, there's difference between going the distance and putting your body through what a body shouldn't be able to go through. And Kevin Owens is doing exactly that here tonight. LA Knight off the top, but Owens moving out of the way. I don't know how we found that in him, but Owens off of the ropes, hits him with a tornado DDT. Beautiful work there by Owens. Owens moving off of just fumes at this point. Tank is on E, but Owens having a fight. Stunner! Stunner by Owens! Is this it? Is this it? Into the cover, middle of the ring, nowhere to go, and 3! Kevin Owens is going to Raw Anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, this might have went full circle for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens hasn't seen that top spot in almost a year, but ladies and gentlemen, he's cutting that one close. He's not making it a year. He's cutting it very, very close. December 11th, Raw Anniversary. Kevin Owens found his spot, and he is going to be going against Finn Balor. But what makes this one all the more interesting was this match that's going down December 11th was the first ever WWE Championship match we've ever had here in Universe Mode. And it all started with Kevin Owens and Finn Balor. Will Kevin Owens be able to beat Balor? He's had no problem doing it in the past. We're going to find out December 11th, but that's not all we're going to find out December 11th. It's going to be Raw Anniversary, Usos, FTR for the Raw Tag Team Championships. It's going to be damn good. I want to also remind everybody you can go back and watch Clash of Champions. It is live here on the YouTube channel and on demand for anybody to watch it, as we are trying to make the premium live events just that much more premium. But speaking of that, next time we get to you guys with a premium live event, it will be January 7th, 2024, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. We are going to No Way Out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.